All right, let's dive into the surprisingly interesting history of the IELTS exam. You know, that test a lot of us have to take if we want to study, work, migrate abroad. Yeah, that one. But where did it even come from, and why does it matter so much today? Okay, let's rewind to the 1960s. Back then, English language testing was pretty basic. Most people just sat down with a pencil and answered grammar questions. It was all about, can you fill in this blank? There wasn't much focus on real-world communication. Fast forward to 1980. The world was changing fast. More people wanted to cross borders for education and work, so the need for a better, more accurate English test started to grow. That's when three big names got together: British Council Cambridge, English IDP Australia. Together, they launched their first big attempt, the English Language Testing Service, or ELTS. Now, LTS was cool for its time. It included real-life tasks like listening, speaking, not just reading, writing. But as more people started using it, issues popped up. The test was pretty long and a bit confusing for some. It became clear something had to change. So in 1989, IELTS as we know it today was born. The test format was redesigned to make it fairer and more balanced. It had four main skills: listening, reading, writing, speaking. The goal? To see if you could actually use English in real life, not just memorize rules. Since then, IELTS has exploded in popularity. Today, it's taken by over 3 million people every year across more than 140 countries. It even comes in two flavors: academic, for students, general training, for work or migration. And it's constantly updated to keep up with how English is actually used in the world. One of the coolest things about IELTS is the speaking test. Unlike a lot of exams, you actually talk to a real person. It's not just a computer listening for mistakes. That's because the creators wanted the test to feel as close to real-life conversation as possible. So why does this all matter? Well, IELTS isn't just about passing or failing. It's about proving you can connect, study, or build a new life in an English-speaking country. Plus, millions of institutions trust IELTS scores. Universities in the UK, universities in Australia, immigration offices in Canada, immigration offices in New Zealand. Looking back, the IELTS exam has come a long way from its pencil and paper roots. It's shaped by decades of research and real-world needs. And who knows, with technology always evolving, the next chapter might look totally different. So, next time you hear someone stressing about IELTS, remember, it's not just a test. It's a passport to opportunity, shaped by a fascinating history.